Peace, love, and light, family. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I hope the sun is shining wherever you are. And I hope that you are manifesting your greatest potential. Let's get into your messages. What message do you have for the divine collective, the beautiful Scorpios today, Spirit? What message do you have? Okay, so this is, I actually shuffled the card earlier, but just as I was shuffling, I split the cards in half to actually go and shuffle them some more. This came out again, so I know that Spirit is definitely speaking regarding this. And surprisingly, this came right after the Chariot. Okay, so there's definitely um, you have some victory coming. All right, some victory coming. Okay. All right. Spirit is definitely saying that there's some victory coming. You're overcoming obstacles. Um, Again, that water energy keeps coming out. Many of you could be dealing with Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, one of these signs. You could be having victory with them. You may have had some obstacles with, you know, um, with a water sign that you are overcoming. There's definitely new beginnings coming your way in terms of relationships. Um, and I keep seeing pregnancy as well. So there may be some babies that are going to be conceived. Some of my Scorpios are going to be conceiving very soon. Some of you may already be with child. Okay, so there's definitely victory, and this victory is really coming towards you. Um, and Spirit is saying that there's no obstacles in your way at this time because you stood at this as this, you know, as this warrior. You stood and you stood your ground and you took all these obstacles out of your way. You took your magic wand and took that wand and removed all your obstacles out of your way. For many of you, Spirit is saying that you should definitely, acknowledge your strength, celebrate your strength. So often we spend time removing the obstacles that you know, we don't acknowledge what we have done. Spirit is saying to take some time to go back and reflect on what you have what you overcame. Spirit is saying take some time to reflect on what you overcame and take some time to reflect on how the divine, within you and you as the divine stood and brought forth this success and victory that's coming your way. Oftentimes we are so focused on getting to the next thing that we don't take the time to be in the present to enjoy the current knowing, the current feeling of love that we should be feeling towards self as a result of, hey, I did this. We did this. I put in the work in order to make this happen. So take some time to acknowledge you. Take some time to acknowledge the effort that you have had to put in And Spirit is saying for many of you, this will help you to manifest. Okay? Being in this spirit of gratitude and standing in your power and acknowledging your power, Spirit is saying that when you have manifested, when you have brought forth your greatest manifestations, is when you should be working on your next thing to manifest or your next things to manifest. Some of you are working on multiple things that you are working on manifesting. And Spirit is saying you are definitely going to have justice. That's the next card that was on here. Okay. You are definitely going to have justice. But definitely take the time. Take the time to acknowledge your current energy. You know, many of you are creating, you are creators of your own path, of your own destiny. Acknowledge that energy and use it to propel you to move forward as, as the chariot here. Okay? The manifesting energy is equivalent, Spirit is saying, to this chariot. This chariot is, this chariot is the energy that's needed in order for you to manifest greater things, because for many of you, you have overcome, and that those things that you overcame have allowed you to sit in your power and become fertile. You are a fertile ground right now. Whatever seed you plant, it's going to come to fruition. Okay? But Spirit is saying that part of what you need to do, part of what you get to do, part of what you choose in your choosing is to use your manifesting energy to propel you to even greater heights. Because Spirit is saying you have so much more work to do. Definitely a lot more work to do. All right, I'm going to ask Spirit what other messages you have in regards to this Ace of Cups and this Chariot. Okay, so this came out, Ace of Swords. All right, so in regards to this Ace of Cups, you have communication coming in, you have justice coming in, you have new ideas that you are bringing forth. Your mind right now is, as the young folks would say, on fleek. Your mind right now, as Spirit said earlier, it's a fertile ground, a breeding ground for manifestation, for for love. It is a breeding ground right now to bring forth knowledge from the divine. Many of you, I'm hearing, especially for many of you who are doing spiritual work, this is really the time to tap into universal knowledge, the knowledge of the universe, the knowledge that lies within you, that the universe is willing and able to bring forth. Okay? It's like air. Spirit is saying these ideas that you have, these things that you're working on to manifest, it's like the air that you breathe, the money that you are wanting and needing to do what it is that you need to do with your business, with your house, with your life, the kind of lifestyle that you want to live. Those things, it's like air. they really come at will, and you have the ability to manifest them. And many of you are having breakthroughs in terms of your spiritual knowledge, and you're uncovering that you are able to do things that you didn't know that you had the ability to do. And part of it is because you're having this breakthrough. Okay? You're having this breakthrough and clarity, and your mental state right now is very it's very sharp, it's clear. Spirit is saying part of that has to do with, you know, boundaries. Spirit is saying boundaries. Many of you have had to put boundaries. And because of this boundary, you were able to concentrate and go and tap in to the Akashic records that exist, these energy fields. You tapped into the ether, this knowledge that is so subtle but so real and very much, you know, powerful. And the focus that you needed in order for you to tap into this new energy, okay? This new energy of outpouring, of new love, new relationships, new ideas, and these breakthrough, you know, Spirit is saying willpower. Definitely a lot of willpower. All right. I want to know what else Spirit is saying about the Ace of Cups. So we know that there's new ideas, new breakthrough in intellectual capacity and ideas for your business, for your life. What about relationship, Spirit? Because this Ace of Cups is definitely representing various aspects of love. Okay. What about in relationships, Spirit? What message do you have for the Divine Collective, the beautiful Scorpios, in relation to their relationship? Okay. Spirit is saying that there's a change in direction in relation to your relationships. There's a change in relationships. There's a change in you. You are more confident. You are drawing the divine relationships to you, whether they are intimate, whether they're friendships, partnerships. You're drawing those things to you as a result of the change in perspective. You're waiting right now. Many of you are waiting. Spirit is definitely saying take some time to, you know, take some time to be out, perhaps in nature, connect with nature. Spirit is saying that the people that you are trying to attract, that you want to attract in your life, are going to be in places that you would be yourself, and sometimes in places that you are looking to be in your future. Okay? So many of you are now in new cycles. You are more abundant. So you're going to attract more abundant energies towards you as it relates to relationships. Okay? But Spirit is saying, you know, have no fear. Have no fear. Those things that you are trying to attract are going to come to you. You don't necessarily have to stay in this type of energy all the time, because sometimes that can be very constricting. Okay? Let's ask Spirit um, what other message Spirit has in relation to This Ace of Cups. Okay, new beginnings, new things coming towards you, new relationship. What about this energy of love, Spirit, that is projected in the Ace of Cups? What message do you have for the Divine Collective regarding the Ace of Cups? Okay, what message do you have? Okay, so in relation to the Ace of Cups in terms of relationship, Spirit is saying that, you have overcame a Five of Pentacles energy, where you experienced a lot of temporary financial hardships. You felt as if you could not do for yourself financially. Um, you felt as if, you know, there wasn't anyone that you can depend on. This represents, Spirit is saying this represents your previous relationships as it relates to this Ace of Cups. This fear of lack, of not having, or of being without. This represents a previous energy, and it's interesting that this hangman came right before this, because that's exactly what it is. This change in perspective that is represented in the hangman is represented by, you know, a previous energy that was surrounding your mental state, where you felt limited, you felt trapped, um, having to do with your financial status. Okay, and so this type of energy, you get to clear it out, you get to remove it. Okay, before you move into the new phase of your life, before this, abundance, comes in. And this Spirit is also saying that this Ace of Cups is also representing your intuition as well. Um, Spirit is also saying that this Ace of Cups is not, it's 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 your relationship with self and the abundance that exists as a result of the kind of relationship you have with yourself. And it also represents the abundance in the relationship with others. I'm also getting a lot of, um, because it's a lot of water energy, a lot of intuitive types of growth. And I believe we said that in the previously, a lot of mental clarity, a lot of growth, a spiritual growth, intuition sharpening. If you can imagine that this cup represents your knowing, right? And your ability to do. Spirit came and basically blessed your mental state. Okay, your spirit, your mental state is now in a place where you are wearing a crown, and you are, like, literally, there's an overflow of ideas, there's an overflow of love towards self, and this overflow is causing new beginnings to take place. Okay, so um, and um, this is also going to be reflected in all types of relationships that you have, but especially the relationship that you have with yourself, which is of utmost importance. I still want to know if there's anything else that Spirit has to say in regards to who's coming towards you, though, because I'm getting, even though the Ace of Cups is relating to self, I'm also getting a lot of, okay, let's see. There you go. All right, so Spirit speaks. You have a King of Wands that's coming towards you, a leader, one who stands in their power, one who stands in charge, a lot of fire energy. This is someone who's very disciplined. Okay. This is someone who is, um, hmm, this is someone who's going to inspire you to manifest. Yeah, this is someone who's definitely going to inspire you to manifest. They're going to display their loyalty to you. And Spirit is saying, sit back and watch. Um, don't try too hard. Okay. Don't try too hard. That you're going to be treated as a prize by this King of Wands. Okay. And part of your manifestation and your ability to create other things is going to come from the inspiration that this King of Wands brings. This King of Wands is also a magician, one who has an energy where what he touches comes to life. Look at this wand that's in his hand, okay? The wand it's literally a piece of wood, but if you look very closely, okay? If you look very closely, the leaves on the wand, okay, it's green, okay? So a piece of wood that technically is supposed to be without life, the mere fact that he touches it, he can bring it to life. He can bring it to life, and he's going to bring life into the relationship. This King of Wands holds a lot of passion, and as we said earlier, um, he's going to be bringing life towards you. He's going to be bringing life in you, and that's on a physical level as well as a spiritual level. So them babies are going to be born, and this King of Wands, the energy that he brings, the passion that he brings, um, is going to, you know, allow other things to manifest in your life. It's going to be an outpour in so many different ways. A lot of passion, a lot of passion, a lot of intuition, a lot of, um, yeah, I'm getting income as well. Is going to come as a result of this. So, um, this relationship is going to bring a lot of, um, it's going to be fruitful, Spirit is saying, very fruitful. Okay. Um, yeah, definitely a lot of passion, able to bring things to life. Okay, let's see what the ancestors got to say about this reading. What message do you have? Okay. So this, this caught my attention, and it was brought out. This number 9. It says, "Blessings of Kumu, no good thing shall be withheld." Blessings of Kumu, No good thing shall be withheld. Okay? Let's see what this ancestor has to say. Number 9. All right. The universe wants to express its creativity, healing, and brilliance through you. It does not want to be limited to repeating what has already been. Newness needs to burst through you into startling expressions of abundant life. There it is, confirmation. You are guided into unknown territory, guided to go beyond that which you have known yourself and your world to be. So that something original and necessary can be brought to life again. The universe knows that all you need so that you can best attain your destiny, all shall be provided for you. Expand your faith to allow for the greater workings of spirit. Resources are coming to you now. If you have been in lack, limiting, or anxiety about such things happening, relax and substitute your stress for the absolute trust that the universe will provide all good things with generosity and grace. Okay? The universe will provide all good things with generosity and grace. All right? If you find this challenging, take it one step at a time, reprogramming your heart and mind into new habits of peaceful trust. It will feel much better to live like this. Okay? It is not foolishness, but wisdom that embraces such unconditional faith. Know that the provision of all the resources required is a certainty. The only variables are the details of how the journey unfolds. When you tune in to your heart, you'll remember that you are loved, protected, and guided in every moment. Trust the universe. When you are a dreamer, a visionary, and a seer of the need for transformation in the world, it can be busy to feel intimidated. Oh, it can be easy. Okay. It can be easy to feel intimidated, to dismiss the possibility for radical change as unrealistic, to believe that the greatest of our visions are unattainable in the real world. However, many things the human mind once considered impossible are now part of our daily lives. The impossible becomes possible on a regular basis. Kumu is the Hawaiian term for teacher and source of wisdom. The universe is the great Kumu. When we trust in the universe, we come to understand certain truths, including the realization that we don't have to be limited to what we logically know. If we're willing to expand our faith, then that which we are capable of experiencing in harmony with the universe will expand also. Your beautiful and perhaps impossible seeming dreams are supported by the unlimited resources of the universe. Even if you don't know what is needed and when for creating a successful outcome, the universe does. You are being guided to reset your mind and heart to unconditional trust. This can be a challenge for the human part of us that tends to give weight mostly to what can be perceived through the five bodily senses. Yet, for your spirit, this is easy. The spirit within you knows the incredible power of the divine for bringing together all aspects of life in the perfect way, at the perfect time for astounding success. Your spirit knows that when you take action on your most impossible divine mission from a position of faith rather than a more limited perspective, The universe helps you every step of the way. It is time to adjust your belief system to encompass this entire universe as your creative partner in life. It provides you with resources, opportunities, and learning experiences to gain precious information and life skills so that you are singularly and wholly equipped to do what you have come to this planet to do. Kumu, the great wisdom teacher, guides you now. Don't allow your mind to create visions of poverty, lack, failure, or absence of support. Focus instead upon the sweet generosity of the universe, lovingly providing for you, often in advance of you consciously realizing what you need with all that is necessary for your best life and fulfillment of your sacred purpose. All the answers, the connections, the resources, everything that you need is right there for you at the best moment. With a focus on a feeling of excitement about opportunities, inspirational innovation, and the best and brightest of human creative endeavor, surge forward in harmony with each other to establish sustainable new systems. You can lend your energy, your mind, and your body to what you want to happen in this world. The universe will hear and feel you and provide resources accordingly. Let your thoughts and hopes become your prayers, and the answers to those prayers will benefit all life on this planet. So that's definitely confirmation. There was a lot of confirmation on there, um, but the not but and you know it really started with the very first phrase. No good thing shall be withheld from you. You know, no good thing shall be withheld from you. You are moving away from this energy. Okay? You are moving away from this energy, this feeling of less than, this feeling of lack. You are abundant. You are abundant. And the universe wants you to know that in so many ways you are provided for. You are provided for. All things are coming towards you. Okay? That is the message I have for you today. If this message resonates, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Much love.